Welcome back to another Diecast showcase. Today, I'm going to be showing a long-awaited Hot Wheels release for this year. It is the Hot Wheels Silver Series 711 Toyota Supra. People, when they saw this initially, were going crazy. They are finally hitting, and yeah, here it is. I'm going to take a look at it. First, I'm going to talk a little bit about 711 Diecast, because this is not the first 711 exclusive diecast. A couple years ago, back in 2023, I actually did a video on this. I'll maybe link it in the description if I remember, but Auto World did some 711 exclusives. It was a 60s Corvette, and I think it was a Dodge Viper. And they did those. There were also ultra red chases for those. And then last year, they also did another crop of 711 exclusives, as well as Speedway and Marathon exclusives, I believe. I know Speedway is one of them. I don't know if Marathon was the other one. I think it was Speedway and Marathon, which are the other two convenience stores under the 711 umbrella. They did exclusives for 711, Speedway, Marathon. I think it was an F-150 and a C7 Corvette. Once again with ultra red chases. And yeah, now we have another 711 diecast, but it is Hot Wheels, and they picked one of their most popular castings for it. There's that if you need it. These have been hitting in like 60 to 70 count shippers, so each store is getting a lot of them. And initially, when these were first being found, people were buying the entire display. I'm gonna just crack it open now. Also, here's the card art. Card art is really nice. I did get a second one to keep carded because it's so cool. But yeah, people were buying the entire display to resell it. But the hype has since died significantly. In fact, the resale on this, the resale value is in the gutter. These things are reselling for maybe $8. The hype is dying, and that's mainly because the supply is there to meet the demand. 7-Elevens are getting a ton of these, and yeah, these have been hitting the past few days. I wasn't sure if I was going to find them. I finally had the time to go up there and check, and they had them. They still had them. So yeah, we're going to take a look at it. So this is a part of the Silver Series. If you don't know, the Silver Series is kind of an in-between line. For Hot Wheels, it's kind of in between basic and premium. So you get full deco on these. You get plastic wheels, but they are exclusive plastic wheels to this line. And yeah, sometimes you get a metal base. This does not have a metal base. This is a plastic base. So just for your information, this has a plastic base. Also, look at, made in Indonesia. Are all Silver Series made in Indonesia? I don't know. Indonesia is where they, that's where they make like 5-packs and stuff. That's kind of interesting. So these are made in Indonesia. Yeah, so got a plastic base. I don't know if there's a metal base version of it, like a chase. I don't know. I doubt it. You have this kind of star wheel here in gold, which looks really nice. The body itself is green. You have the cars of 7-Eleven on the side. 7-Eleven has always been kind of tapped into car culture, so this Supra is a very appropriate pick for it. It's a very popular casting, the Mark IV Supra. A lot of Hot Wheels fans love it. You have the white striping along the side, and then, of course, the trademark kind of red and orange, and also the green. Here, your usual 7-Eleven colors. You have a Hot Wheels logo there. You have Hot Wheels graphics there. Here's the hood with the 7-Eleven logo, Hot Wheels graphics. That says FN? Not sure what that means. Or something. Not exactly sure. You have the headlights detailed there. They are tampos. You have the Toyota badge. There's the striping. There's the front. There's the other side. It's the same as this side, but flipped. You do have printing on the wing. It does say 7-Eleven on the wing. Looks like mine, I feel like the printing's a bit pushed up. Like it should be back a little bit. I don't know. And then the back. Okay, so the back is actually, this is actually dot matrix. Okay, so this is something I wanted to note with Silver Series. Most of the time, they're going to have like the basic tampos. So they're going to be more crisp and clear. They're not going to be like a Hot Wheels Premium, which are the kind of the dot matrix system, which you can see has that kind of grain in the graphics. You can especially see it on the bottom there. It looks like TV static. The back of this, though, actually is a dot matrix tampo. You can kind of see the grain there in the taillights. They've been doing this recently, where these Silver Series models have had kind of a mixture of both, you know, like water slide tampos and printed whatever. I don't know what to call it. This says wear car. Wear car? Okay. But yeah, you have the back there, and that is the exclusive. I like it personally. These are, I believe, retail. It's a little, that's a little defect in mine. It's like a hole in the casting, you can see. It's kind of weird. There were plenty of these, by the way. There were still a lot of them left. These retail for $5.99 plus tax, so not the cheapest, especially for a Silver Series. That's about double the price as Walmart, but that's, I mean, the Auto World exclusives were the same thing. The price was slightly higher than all their other usual product. I think that just is kind of a 7-Eleven thing, so that's not something I'm going to dock Hot Wheels on, because Auto World, the pricing was very similar. Overall, though, I love this car. The vibe, the deco, the execution is really nice. It's definitely for me, it's a must-have. I think it's really cool. But yeah, as I said earlier, the hype for this has died significantly. And I think it's just due to the supply. There's a lot of them. So the supply is actually meeting the demand, very rare for Hot Wheels. And so the price on these is tanked. They're only about, I've seen listings for like $8 like online, which is low. That's only a couple bucks higher than retail. And maybe for someone it's worth just buying it resell and save the gas and the times, or if you don't live near 7-Eleven. But yeah. What do you guys think? Do you like this? I think this is rad. This thing's cool. The deco, the execution, the casting, everything just works really nice. I really dig this Hot Wheel. I'm glad to have it in my collection. And yeah, that's about it. See ya.